Yeah, this is one of these incidents that leads to PTSD. Um, when my family and I first arrived in Athens, the embassy put us up in an apartment because they hadn't yet gotten a house. I went sort of out of cycle. Most people go summer to summer, and I arrived a couple of months in. So they needed to go out and find a house. So we're in this apartment, and then they finally find us a house, and we're moving all our stuff up to the house. Uh, the embassy has a truck for most of our boxes, and then my wife was in a car, and I was in my armored car. And I had just bought a TV at the PX. It was a big one. It took up the whole back seat. Not big like we have today, but this is 25 years ago. So it was pretty big. It took up the whole seat. So I'm driving up the same Kifisias Avenue, and there's a motorcyclist, and he's trying really hard to stay in my blind spot. And I thought, that's kind of odd. So I speed up and he speeds up. I slow down, he slows down. I move over a lane, he moves over a lane. My wife calls me. She's in the car ahead of me, and she says, "Do you see this guy?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm starting to get nervous." And she said, "You don't think it's 17 November? And I said, "They can't possibly be on me yet." I said, I don't know what this guy's doing." And she said, "Are you nervous?" I said, "Yeah, nervous enough that I think I'm going to hit him. I'm going to try to hit him." And she said, "Okay." So I hung up and I sped up and he sped up, and then I slammed my brakes as hard as I could and I swerved right to hit him, and I barely missed him. So we did this a couple of times. And then there's this enormous intersection